Let's read. Students, as you might know, it is sometimes difficult to pay full attention at what you are reading. At such times, listening to the audio of that particular chapter can help. As you listen to the audio while paying attention to each and every word, your concentration span improves, thus leading to an effective reading. So, let's start reading together. Standard 10th, Science 2, Chapter 2, Life Process in Living Organisms, Part 1, page number 12. Living organisms and life process. Living organisms and energy production. Some nutrients and energy efficiency. Cell division, a life process. Can you recall? 1. How are the foodstuffs and their nutrient contents useful for body? 2. What is the importance of balanced diet for body? 3. Which different functions are performed by muscles in body? 4. What is the importance of digestive juices in digestive system? 5. Which system is in action for removal of waste materials produced in human body? 6. What is the role of circulatory system in energy production? 7. How are the various processes occurring in human body controlled? In how many ways? Living organisms and life processes. Various organ systems are continuously performing their functions in human body. Along with the various systems like digestive, respiratory, circulatory, excretory and control systems, different external and internal organs are performing their functions independently but through a complete coordination. This overall system is in action in more or less same way in all the organisms. Those are in need of continuous source of energy for this purpose. Carbohydrates, fats and lipids are the main sources of this energy and it is harvested by the mitochondria present in each cell. It is not like that only foodstuff is sufficient for energy production but oxygen is also necessary. All these, that is, foodstuffs and oxygen, are transported up to the cell via circulatory system. Besides, it is coordinated by the control system of the body. That is, each life process contributes in its own way in the process of energy production. Functioning of all these life processes also requires the energy. Human and other animals consume the fruits and vegetables. Plants are autotrophs. They prepare their own food. They utilize some of the food for themselves, whereas remaining is stored in various parts like fruits, leaves, stem, roots, etc. We consume all these various plant materials and obtain different nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, etc. Which food materials do we consume to obtain these nutrients? We obtain the carbohydrates from milk, fruits, jaggery, cane sugar, vegetables, potatoes, sweet meats and cereals like wheat, maize, ragi, jowar, millet, rice, etc. We get 4K calorie energy per gram of carbohydrates. Let us study the way by which this energy is obtained. Many players are seen consuming some foodstuffs during breaks of the game. Use your brain power and can you recall have been omitted from the syllabus. Page number 13. Living organism and energy production. Observe. Observe and label the diagram given beside. In living organisms, respiration occurs at two levels as body and cellular level. Oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged between body and surrounding in case of respiration occurring at body level. In case of respiration at cellular level, foodstuffs are oxidized either with or without help of oxygen. Can you tell 1. How many atoms of H and O are respectively present in a molecule of glucose. 2. Which types of chemical bonds are present between all these atoms? 3. In terms of chemistry, what happens actually when a molecule is oxidized? Figure 2.1 Human Respiratory System. Carbohydrates of the food that we consume every day are mainly utilized for production of energy required for daily need. This energy is obtained in the form of ATP. For this purpose, glucose, a type of carbohydrate, is oxidized step by step in the cells. This is called as cellular respiration. Cellular respiration occurs among the living organisms by two methods. Those two methods are aerobic respiration, oxygen is involved, and anaerobic respiration, oxygen is not involved. In aerobic respiration, glucose is oxidized in three steps. 1. Glycolysis. Process of glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. A molecule of glucose is oxidized step by step in the process and two molecules of each, that is pyruvic acid ATP, NADH2 and water are formed. Molecules of pyruvic acid formed in this process are converted into molecules of acetyl coenzyme A. Two molecules of NADH2 and two molecules of CO2 are released during this process. 2. Tricarboxylic acid cycle, Krebs cycle. Both molecules of acetyl coenzyme A enter the mitochondria. Cyclic chain of reactions called as tricarboxylic acid cycle is operated on it in the mitochondria. Acetyl part of acetyl coenzyme A is completely oxidized through this cyclic process and molecules CO2, H2O, NADH2, FADH2 are derived. Page number 14. 3. Electron transfer chain reaction. Molecules of NADH2 and FADH2 formed during all above process participate in electron transfer chain reaction. Due to this, three molecules of ATP are obtained from each NADH2 molecule and two molecules of ATP from each FADH2 molecule. Besides ATP, water molecules are also formed in this reaction. Electron transfer chain reaction is operated in mitochondria only. Thus, a molecule of glucose is completely oxidized in aerobic respiration and molecules of CO2 and H2O are produced along with energy. Figure 2.2 Mitochondria and tricarboxylic acid cycle. ATP. This part has been omitted from the syllabus. Always remember NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, FAD, flavin adenine dinucleotide. Both coenzymes are formed in the cells and used in cellular respiration. Figure 3.3 ATP energy currency. If there is insufficient amount of carbohydrates in body due to exceptional conditions like fasting and hunger, then lipids and proteins are used for energy production. In case of lipids, they are converted into fatty acids, whereas proteins into amino acids. Fatty acids and amino acids are converted into acetyl coenzyme A and energy is obtained through complete oxidation of acetyl coenzyme by the process of Krebs cycle in mitochondria. Page number 15. Introduction to scientists have been omitted from the syllabus. Process of energy production through aerobic respiration of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Anaerobic respiration in living organisms, cells. Energy production in microorganisms through anaerobic respiration. Some organisms cannot live in presence of oxygen. Example, many bacteria. Such living organisms have to perform anaerobic respiration for energy production. Glycolysis and fermentation are two steps of anaerobic respiration. Glucose is incompletely oxidized and less amount of energy is obtained in this type of respiration. Pyruvic acid produced through glycolysis is converted into other organic acids or alcohol with the help of some enzymes in this process. This is called as fermentation. Some higher plants, animals, and aerobic microorganisms also perform anaerobic respiration instead of aerobic respiration if there is depletion in oxygen level in the surrounding. Example: seeds perform anaerobic respiration if the soil is submerged underwater during germination. Similarly, our muscle cells also perform anaerobic respiration while performing the exercise. Due to this, less amount of energy is produced in our body and lactic acid accumulates, due to which we feel tired.